She's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And some people that sent me had tagged me and had sent me, DM me some stuff about that whole TSMadison, Khia, Monique debacle on the Queen's Court and asked me what I thought about it, if I could do a little video on it. So here we go. As y'all know, when people usually suggest they want my commentary or my opinion on stuff, I try to make it happen. I don't watch the Queen's Court. Let me rephrase that. I haven't watched the Queen's Court in full at all, ever. I watched clips on IG. I've seen short little clips that people have tagged me in to see stuff that's supposedly funny, but I have never sat and listened to or watched. I think I remember seeing the episode when they were going in on Toya and Regine. I have seen them speak on Escape. I have seen them speak on different things or whatever, but I'm not a Queen's Court connoisseur. I don't really watch it like that. But I know who they are. I know what the Queen's Court is. And I think a reason I didn't watch it is because for me, it was too messy and it was too petty. I'm a person where I like to be careful what I put into my spirits, what I put into my veins, what I put into my head. And sometimes you just listen to somebody cuss and fuss and call people sourpuss and, speaking about Trina being this all that foolishness. There's only so much of it I can take. So I watch it. I watch little clips that people, tag me and stuff, but I don't really watch it. I feel like Khia is messy and petty. I feel like she kind of irks my nerves, and she loud, and she talks about everybody as if she really knows everyone, and I just feel like no one should have beef with everyone, and for that I can't watch it on any regular basis. I think TSMadison is entertaining, you know what I'm saying? I think their show has an audience. I think people will always watch it. So the part that I saw from before and how they show ran, it was cool. They were sitting around on the phone. They had a little phone thing. They had a little gavel thing. I saw the whole Christmas episode when they had gifts for people. It was what it was. They made it what it was. It was their thing. So I know they took a little hiatus, and they were now doing oh, we're gonna be on this, Mondays at 10 or whatever, and they were going to interview Monique, and they had all kind of technical difficulties with sound, audio, lights, and it was a big ass mess. I feel like when you have your platform, YouTube, and you're doing things one way, you shouldn't switch things up for no apparent reason. And when you do switch things up, you should always do a test run. Their mistake was they ain't do no damn test run. I saw TSMadison saying on the whole Periscope thing, because I saw Monique's Periscope. I saw clips of everything. How she was up all night trying to get the lights together, get this together, get that together. When you rushing at the end to get things together, sometimes you should not do what you're trying to do if you're trying to do too much. I felt like the platform they had before, it worked fine. They didn't need to change their set. They didn't need to get all them lights, cameras, and action. They didn't need all of that because what they were doing was already working. Trying to have a video guest via Periscope. People know how bad the internet is, especially for live feeds. The shit can be real fickle. And, I felt like they would have been better off having a fucking phone interview. I don't get why they just didn't do that. And from the video that I saw, Khia looked aggravated from the jump. Meaning, before they went on live, it was some bullshit afoot. and they was already having some issues. And I feel like she did not seem like a team player. From what I saw, Madison was trying to deal with the stuff. Khia wasn't for it. Khia was just mad because everything was going wrong. And that's what happens when you try to do too much too fast. You know, you didn't need to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And then when I even saw them having to put the laptop up, and because we know Khia walked off, which was unprofessional, but whatever. And TSMadison was still trying to interview Monique via Periscope, and literally had a laptop up facing the camera. I felt that looked janky. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I felt like y'all would have been better off. Call that girl on speakerphone and let her be live on her Periscope. You know what I'm saying? Because it was stupid. TSMadison kind of getting upset and crying a little bit. I felt bad for her because, again, Khia looked like she had a motherfucking attitude. And you can't, when you are when you have a platform in a show, you can't be that way. Like me, on the days I don't feel like giving y'all my all, I don't. I wait. It's times where I'm recording like right now it is 1:52. Sometimes I don't have the energy to do it earlier in the day. Plus, y'all know I don't get home from work until 8. So I give y'all what I can give y'all when I can. But when I don't feel it, I will wait and do it the next day. That's why sometimes y'all get my videos so late because I'm making sure that my energy is right. And I feel like Khia's energy was completely the fuck off. And she looked completely the fuck over it. And you can't be that way when you are trying to have a platform. You can't be like that. And if you are having a bad day, it's a way to be like that. I mean, walking off and not doing an interview to me was some fuckery and some bullshit. When y'all had this little laugh show or whatever, I feel like they should have just not did it. Both of them should have not done it. But you see, TSMadison tried to make it work. She was trying to make Khia laugh a little bit, she was in the background dancing, shaking her boobs or whatever. She was trying to be TSMadison. And Khia just was not giving her anything to work with. And I feel like that is unfair to TSMadison because if y'all are a team, y'all should be a team. And even if you pissed off, you give good camera. You make it to be a good show, and y'all argue, fuss, and fight behind the scenes. You should never show a discourse on the screen and then record it, because everyone is going to be like, that was a horrible show, it was some bullshit, Khia was acting like a bitch, It was crazy. People were upset that Monique continued to record on her Periscope even though the feed from the Queen's Court was cut off. Monique went wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Because Monique was recording for her people. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with her recording for them. That was her recording. So if I'm saying I'm going to record while I'm doing this interview, if the interview go good, bad, or indifferent, I'm going to keep recording. I would have kept recording too. Truth be told, hearing TSMadison try to beg Khia please, no, Khia, because Monique was saying, like, I want Madison, TSMadison, can you please have Khia come back so we can talk? And TSMadison, Khia, please, she wants to thank you for being on her side and for speaking up and saying her point of view of things. And Khia still was over the bullshit. She came back for a minute and was saying, like, yeah, we haven't talked. What we talk about? It was just too much. I felt like, again, they tried to change up their protocols and how they did things, and they didn't test it out. And when you are trying to make it work the night before and you ain't ready, you're really not ready, just don't do it. Whatever you've been doing before, like me. At one point, I wanted to get a camera, like a real camera, and get a whole ring light. All this extra shit. And I'm like, for what, bitch? You know what I'm saying? People like me because I'm sitting here, I'm talking to the camera, and I'm saying what I'm saying. And I'm not going to change this dynamic too much because you came here for a reason. I feel like they didn't have to change their setup. They didn't have to change how they did stuff. They didn't have to add all them light. I didn't even like the background. I thought the lights were too goddamn bright. Again, I just didn't like it. I felt like if you would have had a phone versus trying to do a Periscope interview, you would have at least had the interview to do. And, I also felt like Monique was only going to talk about this whole Netflix bullshit that I don't want to hear about. But, I just feel like TSMadison and Khia tried to change how they did things without testing it out. And it was an epic goddamn fail. And it's sad because it was an epic fail for the show as far as the technical difficulties, the sound issues, the Periscope stuff not working, going in and out. That was one epic fail. The second epic fail was Khia's attitude and her antics and how she handled the things going wrong. That was an epic fail. The best part of the whole thing was how TSMadison tried to still keep it together and be a professional. And that's a good thing for her, because anyone who's watching her will see she can handle herself in difficult situations, because she was still trying to talk to Monique and still do the interview on her own, and Khia ass in the background ain't doing shit. And I'm like, I don't get why Khia is on this high horse. I'm better than, I'm above people, so I'm gonna sit and talk shit about people. Khia ain't had a hit since my neck and my back. Let's be honest. And this whole Queen's Court thing is what she has now. That's her platform. And congrats to them. You know what I'm saying? That they have that platform. But you have to still be humble. No matter what. They get way more views than I get way more views. But I'm humble and I don't mind my little couple hundred, few hundred views. You know what I'm saying? How I'm growing up my stuff. But I feel like they have to not even they, she has to humble herself and not try to do too much too quick because you think you have to. Y'all don't. Y'all had a great audience before. Y'all had a great system going. You should have changed it. Or you should have tried to see how it worked before going live. That's why y'all will probably never catch me going live. And if I do go live, it would be for like 10 minutes. It wouldn't be I'm going to go live. I'm so sorry. I'm drinking too much water. I'm going to go live and I'm going to have an interview with so-and-so. No. Most of my stuff is pre-recorded so that I can pause or whatever. If I burp, I can say, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I do it because that's who I am. When you try to do too much, sometimes you fuck up shit. Don't do nothing live. Record it, post it, upload it, let it go. So, that was my feeling on it. Khia was wrong as fuck. I really didn't care about Monique talking because we know what she's going to talk about. And TSMadison seemed to be very, very professional. And that's a lot for me to say because, again, as I told y'all, I don't really watch it. The stuff I have watching them kind of irk my nerves because I'm looking like, girl, whatever. But, again, they have an audience, and I don't knock anyone's hustle the same way I would want someone saying, well, who, you bitch, you on here talking? I am. Every day, all day. It is what it is. But, yeah, they need to humble themselves. But they do have enough time between this Monday and next Monday to get it fixed. Go back to what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Go back to that. Don't have this whole extra, we gonna go live every Monday at 10 o'clock. If y'all don't have the equipment and the people to make it happen. Because when you don't have the people or the ability to make it happen, it tarnishes your brand. And more people may tune in to see it, but you don't want anyone to tune in just to give you a train wreck. You don't want anyone to tune in to see, is Khia gonna walk off? You don't want people to want to see it to say, is TSMadison gonna cry? No. Don't be a gimmick. Don't become the butt of your own jokes. Don't become a statistic of bullshit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just be better. So, that's my opinion. Questions, comments, concerns below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also share my videos and hit the notification button next to subscribe to let you know when I have new videos. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace.